Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Tuco. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good? What's up with the people? Daniel, Elliott, what it do? What it do? What's up with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? Hey, it's Thursday, and y'all know what it is, man. It's block party time, man. We here to talk with the people, man, and chop it up with y'all, man, because Backlash. We got a pay-per-view coming up. So, we got to talk that talk and give you our thoughts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Leo says expect the write-up for yesterday.
Hey, man, look, not gonna lie, man. We gonna talk about yesterday. We gonna talk about yesterday. So we gonna give you a little bit of everything today. We gonna shoot from the hip. We gonna give you the predictions. We gonna talk about yesterday, man, because there's something to talk about yesterday, Leo. So I hope you ready, man. But hey, I'll take that write-up gladly, man. I'll take it. I'll take it faithfully.
All right, with that being said, man, hey, look, tonight is Thursday night edition of the GOW, the WWE 2024 Backlash Match Card Prediction Show. So with that being said,
yeah.
All right. Well, bro, look, man, let's get into it. My brother.
Man.
Let's see what we got going on here, man. What we got going on?
Where you want to go first, man? Where you want to go?
What we got going on? What we got?
You want to do the prediction? I told you, man. It don't matter to me, man. As long as we talk to the people and they understand, where we coming from. That's all. We got to talk to the people today, man.
All right. You know what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's our first prediction? Let's see. All right, we got the A-Town Down Under versus the Street Profits for, of course, the WWE Tag Team Championships, bro. Who you rocking with?
Man, bro. First of all, Earl, what it do?
What's up, Earl?
Halftime. Y'all come on at halftime? Okay, let's go. we ain't messing with the game. Hey, as long as we ain't messing with the game. Hey, Earl, man, bro, I hope this is a match you want to see and you're excited for, man, because I'm excited for it. I hope my boys show up and show out. We've been saying the Street Profits haven't been profiting enough lately, but I don't really see them taking the titles off of these two guys right here because I told you there was something about Theory and Waller that I didn't see coming. And when they put these guys two together and just let them be the kind of assholes walking around, and now they got gold, so now they're cocky assholes because they're the champs. It's like I think that can work. That can be a real great heel tag team for them. So I got to be honest, bro. I'm looking at the champs to retain. I'm going with A-Town Down Under for the retention of the tag team, the WWE Tag Team Championships.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna agree with you on that one. And you know what? I could be thinking a little premature here, but I think this loss right here. I think now, because the Street Profits, man, or the Pride as they're called now, with B-Fab and Lashley. I think Dawkins take the loss here, take the pinfall, and I think we started to see a little bit of dissension between him and Montez Ford, man. So I don't know. I think this could be the beginning of the end. And what better way than to have a couple of assholes, jaw jacking, making them, contemplate each other, man. Your boy couldn't get it done, man. Why you with this guy, man? Everybody know you the number one, man. I mean, go ahead and lead that man. I don't know, man, but hey, we ain't gonna fantasy.
I see what you're putting down. I pick up what you're putting down.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too far ahead of myself, but yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. People, what y'all think? Earl said he got the Profits. Okay.
Earl said he got the Profits, but he also says, man, can't get the title separated and continue to treat the Profits like just another tag team. I feel what you're saying, Earl, but the problem with that is all the tag teams just feel like a tag team because they just split the titles up. We got to see some of these teams go through the progression of being, separate tag team champions instead of seeing one tag team as the undisputed champions. So we're going to actually need a little bit of time. I think for the first matchup, you give them a solid, legitimate team like the Street Profits. This is a legit tag team. These aren't two guys who started two careers on, as singles guys and then came together. They came in as the Street Profits. So you got a legit team for the first, and this is their first defense. So it's like, as much as I don't want to see the Street Profits lose, I don't see Waller in theory losing these titles after just winning it like that. That
Yeah.
defeats the purpose, because if that was the case, you would be better off just having the Street Profits win the titles at WrestleMania. If that was the case, if that's the direction and where you wanted to go.
Right. Leo says, I don't think we can afford to see the WWE lose another tag team after Vinci and Ludwig. I mean, that's true too. That's true too.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But something's going to end up happening where I do think there will be some distinction between Montez and Dawkins, but that may also be Bobby Lashley too. But that also depends on where they have to. I don't know, man. It depends on where the direction for the Pride is really going. Like, where are you going with this group?
Right. Which again, we've said it already. I just feel like B-Fab doesn't fit the group. Bobby Lashley at this point, he almost feels bigger than the group.
He is bigger than the group. He's the biggest. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not. He's not bigger than the Street Profits. The Street Profits are well more known, but Bobby Lashley has a more respect. I guess respect is higher than theirs because we know the journey he's been on. We know what he's done. So, like Bobby Lashley's Bobby Lashley. Like, if anything, he's what keeps the group popular because of what we've seen him do with the Hurt Business.
Right.
So that he kind of get away with that. It's the Profits that gotta elevate and continue to be that team, but they're not gonna do it right now though.
All right, man. So we got the props. We got that one out the way, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Next up, that boy Sammy Insane Zayn versus the big Bronson Reed. It's crazy. I want Bronson to win this match so bad, but I think Sammy's going to win it. I think Chad Gable is going to be the one to eventually dethrone Sammy. So I'm going with the champion Sammy, but I think he's going to get the. Oh, what if he win by a DQ?
Who, Bronson? It's possible. He already won by DQ on Monday.
Ah, so damn, you ain't gonna do that twice. Okay.
Yeah. No. It may be Triple H running it, but don't never throw that out the window. They could do that twice, but because Bronson,
I don't see him taking the only thing is I see Sammy winning, but I don't see Bronson taking the pinfall.
See, and that's the thing. Bronson's gonna make a dumbass mistake that's gonna piss people off.
Yeah,
Sammy's gonna win. Yeah. I can't tell you what it is or how, but some way, somehow, something's gonna happen to where he's gonna do something, he's gonna miss, and then Sammy's gonna take the advantage and he's gonna get the win. Which is why I'm saying that, because I'm picking Sammy to retain. I don't see them taking the title off him just yet. If they do, I won't be mad. I won't be mad if they do, but I don't see them doing it.
Okay. So me and you both we both got Sammy going on this one.
I mean, so far we both got the same picks: Theory and Waller and Sammy.
All right, man. I see you trying to hang on to my bootstraps, man.
No. I went first, bro. You hanging on to me. He says, Euro says, man, I'm actually not interested in Sammy versus Bronson, but since I got a pick, I'm going with Reed. All right, well, look, and I can understand that, man, because again, people love Sammy, but this ain't really his run. This ain't his turn. It's like this should be Chad Gable. Like, Chad Gable should be putting on a Kurt Angle Olympic type thing right now, where he's just he's keeping up the Ring General's purpose of that Intercontinental title and putting on good quality matches. And I'm not saying Sammy can't do that, but I think with Chad being who he is and the way he's been coming up and people wanting to see him, I know it's something that we would want as fans. We definitely want that. Bronson is on Raw. He is staying on Raw.
Hey, before we get to our next week, bro, what do you think of Kurt Angle saying that if asked, he would actually not mind being a manager for Chad Gable? What do you think about that? Because I think that'd be dope. Not that Chad Gable necessarily needs a manager, but if he's getting all these Angle comparisons and Angle want to do it, do you think that might be something we could look into, or you think Chad should be on his own?
Because it's Kurt Angle, I would do it.
Okay.
Right. The circumstance got to be right. I don't
Yeah,
know if right now is the perfect time for it because right now he's taking on the role of being the lead guy, and he doesn't really need a mouthpiece. He is
right.
the mouthpiece. So I if it was like a redemption thing where maybe after this he kind of like just has this downfall where it's like, man, he's not the person he should be, and then you get a guy like Kurt Angle coming out of nowhere and
I
being
swear you were just you just said what I was about to say.
and
Keep going.
that would be the perfect way for me. Kurt Angle coming to him and being like, Chad, you this and this and this, and I'm going to help you get to be where you need to be.
You
I'm
know
gonna,
what's
I'm
crazy?
gonna help you get there. But
And but
I think that's got to happen after this run that he's on now.
see, now that you say that, I wish. You know how Chad Gable, he got the Alpha Academy and all the rules and stuff like that. Like you
Mhm.
say, he go through a slump, and I wish he wouldn't have turned heel just yet. Because look, you could have had him still trying to be the good guy, trying to win. He keep losing. He's frustrated. He's pissed that Sammy got opportunity that should have been his. Blah blah blah. And then you got Kurt Angle. Meet him backstage. Hey, you know me, man. You remind me a lot of myself. I had the three eyes: intensity, integrity, intelligence. He's like, you got all that, but the one thing you miss right now is that intensity. And then Chad Gable start coming out with the mouthpiece like the 2006 ECW Kurt Angle, and just start turning into the wrestling machine and just start going beating the shit out of people.
That would be and that would be perfect.
Yeah,
That would be perfect. But right now, no, I don't see the purpose of it right now, unless you want to use a heel Kurt Angle as a manager. But I don't think you need that right now. I think if you bring Kurt Angle in as the face to build Sammy back up, then I think that would be the thing. Earl says, man, Sammy issue in my eyes is not the belt. I wanted to see him win, and wrong timing. The ship has already sailed on him. And I do agree with you, Earl. The ship did sell on Sammy. It's not that he's still not popular, but
yeah,
like he had his moment last year with him and KO. Like, dude, like him winning this title was not bigger than last year. To
yeah,
me, it was not bigger than what they did last year against the Usos. I mean, even though you would think, well, damn, that was against the Usos and that was the longest run. He beat Walter and that was the longest run, but the match wasn't what last year's match was.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
last year's match storyline and everything that built up to it was different. It hit on a different emotion. This year it didn't hit that way with this because he wasn't the guy that everybody was rooting for. Everybody was rooting for Sammy.
yeah.
When that gauntlet match came, and I said it before, we were rooting for
Chad,
Chad. I'm sorry, we were rooting
yeah,
for him to win that because I'm like, I told you, I'm like, man, it's Chad Gable. I could see Sammy getting it, but it's Chad Gable, and then it was Sammy who actually got it. I'm like, damn, that they done fucked up. But now, all right, cool, it is what it is. But now you got Chad on a heel run. I want to see where this goes because, um, man, this definitely can go in a great direction for him. But the Kurt Angle thing, I wouldn't mind it. Um, but it would have to be after he finally loses and like loses everybody and just kind of goes through a slump, and then
yeah.
Kurt Angle just shows up, and when he's about ready to quit and just walk out, here comes Kurt Angle.
Man, the classic story of breaking someone down to rebuild them.
Leo says, "Wait, I just saw on WWE social Sammy's match isn't on the pay per view. Oh, that's mad. That's messed up. So
Wait,
it's
what the
not,
fuck? They better not be putting that shit on the pre-show.
no, it may not be. It may be saved for Raw.
Oh my, don't do
He said
that.
so. Yeah, so if that's the case, for me, the major miss was not allowing Sammy to dethrone Roman. I mean, that was too, but it wasn't meant for him to dethrone Roman.
Yeah,
That's the problem. Like Sammy, it was for Sammy to show that he can hang. It
yeah,
wasn't for Sammy to actually win the title. That's the thing about that. That's why I didn't have a problem with that. But then he ended up winning the tag team belts off the Usos. I didn't have a problem with that because that benefited him by the time he got to WrestleMania. So he didn't need to beat Roman. The story was set up for Cody. It was always set up for Cody. It was just about how you got there, and luckily, The Rock helped get them there. Um, so yeah, that's what that was for that. Leo says because SmackDown over there, I think SmackDown is over there.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot because it's
SmackDown
SmackDown
will be
lead.
there tomorrow night. They'll be there. So the show will be from there. But I can see them being on Raw. I can see that title match on Raw. So if it is, when we already picked on it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't happen, then we won't worry about it. But let's go ahead to another one, man, and keep it rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we did Street Profits. We did them. All right. All right. You know what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
a storm is coming.
Oh yeah.
All right. We got the Kabuki Warriors versus two of the big three, top two, not two. Jade Cargill and the EST of WWE. Bro, I'm gonna tell you now. I already got Chocolate Thunder, man. I got
Chocolate Thunder, is that the name? Is that the name of them? Chocolate Thunder? Is that the
you
name?
know, hey, the chocolate tea ist.
Oh, the
Yeah.
chocolate tea is. Oh no, man. I mean that ain't bad, but I like Chocolate Thunder.
You like Chocolate Thunder?
I like
Hey,
Chocolate Thunder.
I don't know.
Oh.
I seen Tropic Thunder a couple nights ago, so I had Chocolate Thunder.
First and foremost, man, not to get off topic, but you said it, so I got to talk about it. First and foremost, man, awesome fucking movie. Tropic Thunder,
Yeah.
man, one of my top 10, hands down. Bro, Robert Downey Jr. stole the fuck out of that movie. And I am one, as a black man, I'm here to tell you,
Mr. Blackface.
I had no problem with it because it wasn't Robert Downey Jr. playing a black guy. It was Robert Downey Jr. playing a dude that's playing a dude that's playing another dude. And if you don't understand that, then you know what? You just go ahead and just sit on a broomstick and ride your ass on out of here. So, man, so just understand what it is, man. Okay, he was a dude playing a dude that's playing another dude. So therefore, get out of your feelings. But no, funny movie. Just Tom Hanks, I do. Tom, hey man, Tom, that's about the wildest I've ever seen Tom, man. And I was here for every bit of it. So great fucking movie. And did you watch it unedited? Please tell me.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
All
right, I'm about to say, man, please tell me. You cannot watch that TV edited.
No. I seen it years ago, and then that's what made me rewatch it again. I'm like, oh shit, it's on. I was bored, I ain't had nothing to do. I had a little greenery, so I went out here, ate my salad, and I had my herbal medicine. And I watched Love Tropic Thunder.
You fool. Hey, why not? Hey, gotta make sure you keep the diet right.
Oh man, but hey, shout out to you. That's the reason I said that. When I said Chocolate Thunder and I dropped the Tropic Thunder, I'm like, man, let me see if we will get the Robert Downey. Come on, we got
hell yeah, bro. I knew it already. Once you like, oh yeah, but I agree with you. I'm going with Chocolate Thunder. Chocolate Thunder, most definitely is walking out with these belts. If they don't, what's up, Kevin? If they don't, I in a way. It depends on how they don't. Okay, I expect some shenanigans. EO's not doing anything, which I find kind of interesting. How is EO not getting a rematch for a championship? Like how is that? Like how is she not a part of the triple threat match that's getting ready to happen? But yeah, and that's a whole nother thing. Or Dakota Kai could interfere.
You know what? I didn't think about that. Yeah.
That could happen, so they could win the match, but not win the titles. But regardless, I'm still picking Jade and Bianca. Like Kev says, Kev is picking them to win it. I'm picking them to win it. It is what it is. Let's go.
Hey man, Earl is not a fan of this matchup. Earl says, I have zero interest to seeing Bianca in any tag matches any longer. Sorry, but I do not like this tag team at all.
What? Wait a minute, man. There's nothing else for her to do. She's dominated in the women's championship. And right now, you got Jade needing some help to make sure she is guided through this thing right. I'm sorry. I want to see Jade succeed in WWE. She's here. I want to see her succeed. I want to see her be one of the best stars like Bianca. But if being in a tag team with Bianca and building something up just for us to watch it fall later on so then we can get this matchup, I'm all in. So Earl, you got to have some patience, my man. You got to have some patience with me, man. Come on, old man. Me and you, come on. We old people, man. We got to have a little patience with this one, man. Trust me, Earl. When we come back to this, give it a few. Give me 6 months, Earl. Give me 6 months to see and see what they do with this, and see if you don't change your feelings about it, man. We got to give it a little time. We got to give it a little time. Right now, this is the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania. You know, he's got to put the thing. We got to go through the process. So I want to see it. I want to see it to see where it goes. And if it goes to trash, then you know we're gonna do what we do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But bro, who do you pick?
Oh, sorry. Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder. Chocolate
Chocolate
Thunder.
Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder. Earl says, I have no patience. This is how this crap is planned out over the years. I'm saying how this crap has been planned out over the years, and it never ends well.
I'm because it's not Vince, it's Triple H. I got a little faith. My faith is a little bit more. But Earl, I promise you, man. Promise you, we gonna change it. We gonna change your outlook, bro. You know, we ain't gonna quit. We ain't gonna quit. We gonna change it, but we respect it. We respect it. But you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Hey, that's why the tagline is "Real talk for real fans."
Hey,
Say
man,
what
it's
you
coming,
said,
man.
Earl.
Come on, man. I'm not. Hey, come on, man. I'll be the first one to admit when it goes to shit. I'll be the first one to. Hey, Earl, you was right. But until then, bro, we got to see it through, man. We got to see it through.
All right. Hey, man. Next up.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me what I want.
All right, man. We got that new WWE World Heavyweight Champion going up against that boy, the Yeet Master. Main event, Jey Uso. Yeet. Who you got, Brody? Who you got, Brody?
I got Damian, man. I got Damian, bro. I can't talk the talk of saying this man gonna cash in and have a nice run. I want to see Priest have a run with the world title, man. I've enjoyed what he's done so far. Why would I give up on it now? I gotta go with Priest retaining. Now the problem is Jey. You know, it's not actually a problem because I don't think Jay's ready for the world title. He's ready for the main event scene, but he's not ready for the world title. So I'm actually okay with him losing because he needs a great showing. And I think having this match with Damian Priest, one, this is something kind of fresh and new. This is Jey Uso. This isn't the Usos. This is Damian Priest as the champion. This is the importance of it is different.
Yeah.
The build of the characters is different. Jay's on his own. Everybody is yeeting. It's like it's a different thing. So I want to see how it comes out. And I'm hoping it steals the show. I'm not gonna lie. I hope it steals the show. And truth, I know Judgment Day will probably come out, but I would not be mad if this match is not just a simple one-on-one match. And when it's over, there's no interference. I will not be mad at that whatsoever. If Priest retains and he beats Jay, just beating Jay, I'm good with that. I'm good with it. But I think Jay is going to have a great one with the Intercontinental title. But the problem is, man, you got Chad, you got Sammy, you got Bronson, you got a whole lot of different players. But Jay is also one of those guys you can put in the Intercontinental scene and in the world title scene now. So to have him as a new person, and plus you still got the CM Punk and Drew and everything else. So you still got and Walter. So you still got options for later on. But right now, bro, it's not even it's really not too much of a thought. It's Damian Priest.
No, I'm same here. I think again, like you said, Jay gonna have a great showing. I think we've been planting the seeds for a while that Damian seemingly, especially towards the end of his run as Mr. Money in the Bank, it seems like he's separating himself from the Judgment Day. He's trying to establish himself as a top guy. The guy's bigger than the tag team now. Rhea, she's gone, so that was the only other really dominant vocal member of the group. Now it's his time to shine, man. He didn't already laid down the groundwork, and now that she gone, hey, who gonna stop him? Who gonna stop him? JD ain't gonna check him. Dom ain't gonna check him. Finn ain't got the balls to check him. Hey, man, look. You know what's crazy? It's funny you said that you hope they go one-on-one and there's no interference, because I believe, and we've seen this in the past, before the match, I can see them cutting backstage, and I can see Damian, hey, y'all, I don't need y'all coming out with me tonight. I got this. And I can see one of them still trying to help him anyway after the fact, and he get up in their ass after the match. Hey, yo, when I tell you, I don't need you. Worry about you. I can already see how this playing out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I can see it being Finn because it's not going to be Dom. Dom's hurt. Uh,
Yeah.
it may be JD, but I think after that forehead shot he took, he may take the night off. So I could definitely see it being Finn that be the one to come out because that's where the true distinction is going to come. It's going to come from Finn Balor because he's already going to feel some type of way, which he already shown about Priest winning Money in the Bank and possibly being the world champion. Because Finn wants to be the world champion. He wants to redeem himself and prove that he can be the legit champion. So there's something there, especially now that he's the champion. And and because he's changing the way he wants to do things, and it's not so much about the Judgment Day. He wants the Judgment Day to do their thing, but
Yeah.
don't harp on me so much. Focus on what you need to do. Worry about getting them tag team titles back. Worry about doing this and bringing what's back to the fold. But Finn, in his heart of hearts, he knows and he still got an opportunity to be world champion, and he wants that redemption, and he still got a story to tell. So, hey, don't be surprised if there's a new story for next year's WrestleMania.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, you give me a face Priest versus, maybe we could take a return back to the demon. Maybe I
I
don't
don't know
know.
if he need to go demon. He could stay Cholo Finn for all I care, because he's gonna be a heel. So I'm not
Yeah,
problem with that. I don't necessarily need the demon, but if he decides he wants to do it one good time for the one time, I ain't mad at him because it's Finn. But he could be Cholo Finn and come out and just do what he need to do. Earl says there has been rumor talk about Judgment Day breaking up, but most of the convo involves Rhea and Finn going at it. Yeah, that might have been it until Rhea got hurt. So
yeah,
now it can be Priest and Finn that's going to end up going at it. Now leave Priest as a heel. I think Priest as a heel will last for a while, but once the Judgment Day turn on him,
yeah,
the face. That
yeah.
that's just gonna happen. Because he's already a fan favorite, but people still boo him. So, but once they turn on him, oh no, it's a wrap. He a face now. Because the people gonna be for him. Because people want to see Drew. Damien. But I just hope he has a good lengthy. He don't really need nothing more than 6 months, but I need him to at least have fought some of the top competitors and former champions and have a good title run. And then after about 6 to 8 months, he can lose the title.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the thing, just because you get the title put on you, you don't have to have a long title reign. It could be long enough but
Right.
meaningful. Like you say, if it's a good 4 to 6 months, but it's a meaningful reign, bro, I'm good. If we
Yeah.
wanted to see him get the belt, he got the belt. 4 to 6 months, I feel like it's a long enough time to see if he can run with the ball.
You're giving him 4 to 6. I'm saying 6 to 8. I'm almost giving him the rest of the year to be like, all right, he's gonna be the kind of like he's gonna be the champion. Maybe he'll lose it right before the end of the year, at the end of the year, at the latest,
Mm,
right before that WrestleMania season kickoff.
I
Like
like that.
I could see a change then, but again, it also depends on what they do with the Judgment Day. It depends on that story and where that goes and everything else, and who's healthy and who's doing what and who's popular, who's popping, who's not popping. With wrestling, it's really about, especially WWE, it's really about uh, you know, right now who's the hotness, who's the people, who are the fans clamoring for the most. And right now, these two guys are those guys, and I hope they can continue to be those guys, for the rest of, for the time being, moving forward.
Bro, it's 8:18 right now, but
Right, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's Tiffy time.
Yes, yes,
yo, we
yes.
got the
We
triple
got
threat. We
cake,
got
cake,
Tiffany
cake,
Stratton.
cake, 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 cake,
Yeah,
cake,
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 cake.
cake, cake.
Oh, it's a bakery fest in this boy. Let's go.
Hey, somebody call up Giant Eagle, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Tell him, man, we ready.
All right, man. We got Tiffany Stratton, we got the Glow Naomi, and we got the new WWE Women's Champion Bailey. Bro. Okay. Bailey's winning.
Yeah.
I think Tiffany
Obviously.
Stratton's going to have a show up performance. I love Naomi, But I feel like I don't know why, just the way she's been booked since she's gotten back. I feel like Naomi gonna eat the pin.
Actually, I think it's gonna be Tiffany that eats the pin because she's.
Ooh,
And it's okay that Tiffany eats the pin,
yeah,
but she has to have a good showing. And
yeah.
here's the reason why: because she's been kicking their ass for the last couple of weeks.
You know what?
So,
You're right. Yeah,
so I could see Tiffany. I could see Bailey retaining. We're both pretty much on that. Man, this I ain't gonna lie, we're pretty much the same on this goddamn protection. There is no option in this one. But I gotta be honest though, man. Right now, because we're fresh off WrestleMania, man. So I don't really think there's gonna be too much of a change. But Bailey's gonna retain. And then Tiffany's got to have a good match. Naomi's got to have a good showing, but she's gonna lose. But the fact that Bailey wanted to, what's going on, Kimberly? But the fact that Naomi's coming back, and let's be honest, man, she just came back this year. They're not gonna put her in the spot, but they're gonna keep her in the conversation. And as long as they keep her in the conversation, eventually she'll get that opportunity when it's time. But right now, Bailey's Bailey. People love Bailey. She's the champion. She's retaining. And like Kimberly says, Naomi will definitely put on a great show. And I think Tiffany will put on a great show also. Earl, man. It's a new era. Earl, we gotta start over, man. WrestleMania was a start over, Earl. We gotta give it a little bit. We gotta see what happens with her from moving forward, man. I gotta have. We need a Triple H showed us the first year of what this could be and what it would be, and I think for the most part we can all agree we like what we see. It's better than what we've had for the last 20 or let's say for the last maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
But there's still peaks and valleys of what where they gotta overcome. So Naomi's going to eventually get her shine, but right after WrestleMania, nah, man, Bailey's running. I just need the other two women to show up and show out and show how good they are. So when it comes down the line, it's like, oh yeah, we want to see them in this. We want to see them because we know one of them can get it.
All right, well, bro, it was Tiffy time, and now we go from Tiffy time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event.
All right. We got the two Georgia boys. We got AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes. We got the phenomenal one versus the American Nightmare. We got the man who went from undesirable to unfreaking deniable, bro. Hey, look, we got the we got the American Nightmare versus the Georgia Bulldog, brother. I think we know where this one is going.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I expect this. I expect this to be a great match.
Yes.
I trust Cody and I trust AJ Styles. So I expect this to be a good match. I expect this to be like, it's like, come on, man. Like you Cody's winning. Okay. Kev, you brought it up. Eric, you brought it up again. Cody's winning. We know Cody's winning. I expect a great match. Period. I expect a great match. I don't expect nothing other average, anything below what is it? 4 stars on 2K, anything, you can get 3 stars and be okay, but nah, we ain't accepting that. Anything less than 4 stars is a bad match because I expect better of the two people that are in this match. I need to question my choice and knowing that Cody Rhodes is going to win. I need AJ Styles to do that. And I need Cody to make sure that AJ Styles do what he do and he do what he do and they do what they do and we get what we get.
Hey, Kimberly hit on something. She says, I want a one and done here, though. I don't want this to be a continuing thing. And you know what? I agree. Let this be a one-on-one, a special attraction for the pay-per-view over there in France. And, let that be that. I will say this, though. Somebody said earlier, and it really made me think. It was like, if this was Vince Vince would go more for not necessarily would it give you the best in-ring match. You know, he would go for the bigger name, and the bigger name would have been Cody versus AJ, would have been Cody versus somebody else. But they was like underneath this Triple H era.
But who would be the somebody else? Because right now, AJ Styles is one of those names that is most definitely one of those top guys. If you're telling me Vince decided, okay, Cody's going to win, now who's going to be the first person he wrestles? I need a legit person. I need an ex-champion. I need somebody that when people look at him, they're like, yeah, I can actually see him winning, but you know, Cody may still win, but I could see him winning if anybody's going to win. I believe Vince would still pick AJ Styles or Randy Orton, or you know, it would have to be someone of that caliber for that first defense afterwards. Because again, this is Backlash in France, this is overseas, so it's like you got to give the people something. Considering you're only giving them 5 matches,
And think about the amount of think about the amount of time this match is going to get. Like you
30,
really
30,
like you about to
35
see a banger, bro. Like, I mean, we already know what AJ Styles can do, smoothest baby butter. I mean, to me, I say him, Kenny Omega, Randy Orton, the top 3 smoothest workers in the world right now. Cody Rhodes. Cody's in the middle, man. You got some people that think Cody is a really good worker. You got some people that think Cody can't really work for shit. So this, I think, is really going to allow Cody to prove himself on a whole nother level, because I feel like AJ Styles want to put this boy through the ringer. And I think this is going to allow Cody to prove himself. Hey, look, I'm more than just cutting these Martin Luther King speeches, brother. Like, I can really go do this thing. So, you know, hey, AJ Styles about to put that Cody cutter to the test.
Look, I'm good with Cody until he jumps off the rope or the top rope. I'm good, man. You know me, man. I've been saying this since AEW. I ain't flipped up and switched up since. You know where I feel where Cody, you know, fails me, where it decides, okay, damn it, you had me, Cody, until you did this. I'll definitely keep that up. I want to read that. But that I no, man. I trust Cody. Like, it's not like I don't trust Cody, because I know how good of an in-ring worker he is. I know how he is with his storytelling and just the match and just everything. I have no problem with that.
Right.
I just need it to be a great match. Period. Kimberly says, man, I'm cool with it only being 5 matches. They should have no excuse but to give us excellent wrestling. And that's what I'm saying. 5 matches, like these matches are going to get time. Like,
Right.
You know, 5-match card, I can see 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Unfortunately for us, it comes on while we're at work. But you know, and we'll get to that later. But for the most part, I expect each match to get at least 20 to 30 minutes. Like, there's no reason why. But again, you know, you got the, you know, it's going to be about keeping the fans entertained. Earl says, man, this is another match I am not interested in. Therefore, I'm sorry, truthfully, I hope, I'm sorry, I'm a little buzzed. I hope something happens where the belt goes up for grabs in a 15-person gauntlet match. If you pull my leg, I'm going to go with a draw. Wow. Okay, Earl. Well, I don't see that happening. Not at least not now. They've already made it official. It's them two, so I don't see that happening more. Clive, what's up, Clive? Clive says, man, Cody will be champion to The Rock. If they push for that to happen at SummerSlam, I feel like that's a SummerSlam thing, because at this point it's like, come on, man. You look, we're tired of the year-long rivalry kind of thing, with people making a challenge and then not seeing them again until damn near the next year.
Yeah.
We got enough of that with Roman. But it's there. It's there. It's something we want to see. It's something that we want to. Third quarter is over. Hey, Mrs. Franchise is out of.
I got you, Earl.
Hey, Earl, you go do what you do, man. We still gonna be hanging, man. We doing what we do. But I want to see it. It's not like I don't want to see it, but it's like SummerSlam. Come on, man. SummerSlam. Why wait? SummerSlam. We unless The Rock is off doing other shit, which we know he is doing, depending on the time length of when what he's got lined up, because the man gave, I'm not gonna lie, the man he had a John Cena run where John Cena, because of the writer strike, John Cena wasn't off filming Peacemaker and all the other stuff that he was doing. He was showing up to WWE. Rock did the same thing. He gave us damn near 2 months of his time. Like, bro, considering what The Rock has, what we've gotten from The Rock, like, dude, he showed up consistently damn near for 2 months, like two and a half, 3 months. So I want to see it. Like, I want to see it. I want it for SummerSlam. Yeah, sure. SummerSlam is here in Cleveland. Sure, yeah. I would love to see Cody versus The Rock here in Cleveland. I would love to see The Rock live.
If you smell,
the final boss, hell yeah, I would love to see it. So yes, I'm wishfully thinking and putting it out there, manifesting that I want this match. Please put it on for SummerSlam. Like, give it to the people. Wait, like, don't make us wait till WrestleMania. I understand, you know, WrestleMania is what it is, but we ain't unless The Rock's got something else to do, and because he's contracted and he's got to do it. If you can show up, my boy, hey, thank you. We appreciate you. For real, man. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Bro, we got the predictions out the way. There's a few things I want to hit on before we do get out of here. But hold on, Kevin says something first.
Kevin says, man, whoever wins King of the Ring can challenge a champion of their choosing. I wonder, do that means they can pick any champion in WWE? I'm pretty sure, because the tournament is made up of both Raw and SmackDown. Yeah. So whoever wins wins. And
see, now this is where I wish you would include NXT. And I understand that, you know, they're still trying to establish NXT as its own identity. I get that. But I feel like even if nobody from NXT wins or gets challenged, I feel like even if you throw one or two guys in this gauntlet, it'll kind of like that possibility is still there. So even though it might not happen, we might know it might not happen. Just the thought, like, damn, bro, like this NXT guy could challenge a main roster guy, or this, or whoever wins might actually challenge, you know, an NXT person, depending. Like, imagine this. Not Braun Breaker, excuse me. Imagine
no. I got that's where I got to cut you off, because that's who you got to look at. It's not going to be NXT in this. You got to look at the people that they just brought up: the Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov. You got to look at those guys, because those are going to be guys that may end up in this tournament. We haven't gotten a full feel of who's going to be in this tournament yet, and because of that, we're not sure. And because those guys are pretty much really becoming now the full-time roster. Let's take, you know, they're not jumping back and forth. Like, Braun Breaker is now on the main roster. He's not going back to NXT. He had his farewell match. They lost the tag team titles. Exion and them and old boy is the champion. So you know that happened. They did that. That is what it is. They did that for a reason. He's up here now. Ilya got drafted to Raw. He's up here now. Carmelo Hayes, he's to SmackDown. He's up here now. So therefore, if you wanna integrate those guys, those are the guys you start with. You start with the people that's already proven that they've already passed the first mark into the main roster.
Yeah.
Ron and all, they've already passed that mark. It's time. So now it's time for them to have a good showing. But Ilya, he can come into this tournament and win the first round, make it to the second and third round, and then lose. Carmelo can have the same fate. Braun Breaker could fuck around and end up being King of the Ring. Like, he's the one.
That crown to look good on my boy.
But he's the one where it's like, ooh, I could. Right now, the way they're pushing him, the way they're displaying him, he's the Goldberg. He's the Goldberg right now in WWE, if you think about it, right now on the main roster, because the way they've been displaying him on the main roster, just he's coming out having these quick matches. It's a few moves and then he's spearing the shit out of somebody, and then that's it. So it's like, dude, I could see him, if not Walter, winning the King of the Ring. So that gives you an established guy in Walter, and that gives you a new guy that you just brought up. So I don't necessarily need NXT to be a part of the King of the Ring. And that's the only reason why I say that. I don't, because you got guys and people you just kind of brought up. You can kind of give them this thing to kind of show where they're at. So if that's what you do, I hope that's what they do. I'm good with that. That's why I say I don't think you need the NXT people.
You know what? I'm glad you said it, because you know what? I wasn't even thinking about the draft. We did just have NXT people called up, so that's their representation right there in the King of the Ring. You are absolutely 100% correct on that one.
Right.
All right. Kevin says if Gunther wins, I wouldn't mind him winning the World Heavyweight Championship. That's something that you and I talked about. But I wouldn't mind seeing Gunther versus Cody for the undisputed WWE Championship.
No, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. But right now, Cody's on SmackDown, so unless he decides to go.
Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta tell you something. They also said that before the rosters take place, there is expected to be a couple of trades over the weekend. Just keep that in mind too.
If something like that happens, then yeah, cool. That could be a thing. But but right now, for me, you didn't make the draft picks that you made unless you knew there was unless you had something in place.
Yeah,
if that's the case. Walter should have got picked up to draft it to SmackDown. Like that's my only thing about it. Like, it's like, why hold this thing and do what you do if you were planning to just move people over? You could have just moved the people over. Like, you had the perfect opportunity for it where it made sense, and then you could have just did what you did needed to build to it. But I honestly, after looking at the draft, if trades do happen, I mean, is it somebody that's going to leave a show that they were already on to another show, or you trading back people that you just switched back to another show, or is it more of picking up people from NXT? We'll wait and see about that. Clyde says Money in the Bank. The Rock still own WWE. Oh, he has he's a board member, so he could be the new Vince McMahon, if he wanted to. Where is some? Oh no, we caught up with most of the questions. At least we have for the most part, bro. But that's the prediction show for that's the prediction part of the show, dude. We gotta touch on something from last night. Now, we didn't do a show last night. We're gonna get out of here, but we gotta touch on this. I think this was the first time in a long, I would at least say since the pandemic, where I gotta be honest, gotta be real talk for real fans.
Toss to me.
Dynamite was trash last night.
Yeah.
Dynamite was trash. It was trash. Leo says AEW Double or Nothing is the night after King of the Ring. Well, that's gonna be one hell of a week. God damn it. Shit. Oh man, are you serious? It sure is. It sure is. It sure is, because that's the other pay-per-view they're running this month. I had to think about, like, there's another pay-per-view. What is it? It's King of the Ring. That's later this month. Ah, man. Yeah. Let me get back to that. I don't know if it was the crowd. I don't know if it was the match card. I don't know.
I don't think the card was that bad. That crowd was just fucking non-participating, quiet. That was the most sitting on my hands ass crowd I've seen.
That episode, it just it's not just the crowd, man, because part of the people, part of the show and how it came out, it fell flat. Like it wasn't like it was the crowd. Like, it was like, man, they did, but it's like, damn, I kind of see why they kind of did. Like, the whole. Why did Don Callis come out to talk to Orange Cassidy? Like, what? Like, there was so much that happened. It was like it seemed all over the place. And then the whole, I laughed at the Tony Khan little video at the beginning. Like, that was a little funny. The EVPs that took over, TK, is stuck in Jacksonville. The EVP took over. We got the new intro. Okay, all right. It was haha. All right, that's that's silly. And then Swerve came out, and the crowd was just like they were hot. They cheered for him, but it was like, nah, man, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like that, it's the start of the show. This ain't the end of the show. This is the start. It's just I didn't mind Christian coming out being the challenger. The reasoning was kind of lame. Like, dude, you mad about All In? Like, dude, you was a last minute substitute because AR Fox. I'm sorry. Yeah, you shouldn't say.
No, the mom.
Oh, AR Fox got replaced, and you replaced him in the match. That was the only reason why that happened. Like, other than that, it would have been AR Fox and Swerve. Yeah. So y'all still would have lost. But but the other stuff about the your daughter and your father, it's like, you know what, that's just Christian coming in being the patriarch that he is, man, trying to take another goddamn family. Now he's trying to get multicultural and take a like, all right, Christian, you back on your asshole. Man, you back on your asshole, but I needed a little bit more from it. If you just, but I was disappointed because the way they talked about it, I just knew it was Hangman Page. I just knew it was Hangman Page, and it wasn't him. So that kind of that really kind of just like that it was like, it's Christian, okay, but fuck, damn, that's not who I wanted. That's not who I wanted. Double or Nothing. Yeah. It's like, bro, the first person he got to defend, bro, it's Double or Nothing. Bro, it's Hangman Page. Why not? Why not Hangman? So I understand it was Canada, but that didn't hit for me, man. And then the rest of the show moving forward, it was just, man, it was hard to watch. It was hard to keep me interested. It was very hard until the Kenny Omega segment, and then that was what it was. It was the same thing we got last week, but it was worse because he talked about what was wrong with him and the danger of what was going on, but yet he still, he took the bumps and whatever, he sold it. Hopefully he comes back, everything is good. We can get him and Okada, the best bout machine. I want to see that. You don't tease me with something like that and you not able to come back, man, because I want to see that. But so that was the one kind of good thing about it. The Willow thing was okay, but overall, man, I was just, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I try to be optimistic about Dynamite. We try, but yeah, last night was not it. And it was not just the wrestling. The match wasn't the card wasn't terrible, but it was a lot of things.
Yeah, man. Nah, and real quick, man. Like last night, you sent the text. You're like, man, bro, how you feel? I said, bro, hey, man, I feel like I was a hostage forced to watch a whole bunch of silent black and white movies, and it was what it was. But yeah, so that's why we didn't do the show last night, y'all. We got AEW. Do we? No, we don't have AEW on Friday. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. And then Saturday we got the pay-per-view. So we'll see y'all next week, baby.
I mean, right, man. Earl kind of says it. He's like, the card was good. The card was good. The action was average. The crowd was reacting exactly how I reacted to the show 1.2 because the crowd again, but again, the crowd, I figured there would have been a little bit more excitement. There was just a certain amount of excitement that just wasn't there. Like, I say, even if the card was good, it's like, where's the excitement? Like, come on, man. Am I tripping? Like this wasn't bad, but it's not. I've seen better, but damn, what is wrong? Like it was like, you know what? Shit, we gotta do a show tomorrow. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow, man. But yeah, that was about it. Yeah, but that was about it though. It was
All right, well look,
and also I didn't realize Rampage was after it. They were doing Rampage after Collision for the last couple of weeks, so we both didn't realize that. So that kind of, it was like, okay, we we gonna have to.
Oh yeah, no. That was the final nail in the coffin. Like, oh, it's another hour of this shit. Yeah, nah.
No. We was fine with just doing, but that was like, it ain't popping. It ain't hitting. Not tonight. We will make it up today, and we hope we made it up today. But again, they can't all be great. But Tony Khan, hey, he let the EVPs run the show, and the EVPs, I gotta say, they I don't think Canada was their best spot. Maybe somewhere else they might have been a little better, but tonight wasn't that last night that wasn't their thing.
Hey man, yeah, but look, bro, we came in, we saw, we conquered, we got
our predictions in.
We got our predictions in. We talked a little bit. I got some making up to do myself for my ass is on the couch. However, tomorrow we coming on live for the people. Cause why? What's tomorrow?
It's the Friday night block party, baby.
Yes, sir. With that being
said, it's just
SmackDown. So you know what? Right now, I'm gonna put you on the spot, man.
What's up?
It's only SmackDown. You want to do the 2 or you want to do the 1?
It's the go home show for Backlash. You know what? To make it up to the people, because we didn't come on last night, we'll do the 2.
We'll do the 2. All right, y'all heard.
As long as the wives and the family and everything is good and cool on both halves, we'll do the 2 hours. Why not? It's the go home show. Why not, man? We'll do that.
All right, well, that's right, man. As always, make sure to put your notification. Excuse me, good God.
Yeah.
Make sure to click your Facebook notification. Oh, frog was in my throat. Make sure you click your Facebook notification.
Elliot says Willow and Sky had a good match. I do want to watch that match. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't finish it, but I do want to watch that match to see how good that match was. So Elliot, thank you for saying that, because that's going to make me remember to go back and watch it. Leo says no collision this Saturday. You know what? The playoffs, the second round, they're starting this Saturday. So that makes sense why Rampage came on. No collision. That's fine. That's cool. But playoffs are this weekend. NBA, hey, it's fantastic. It is what it is. But we want to thank y'all for that. And yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you know it. And with that being said,
ladies and gentlemen,
chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Watch for the shoe. You know what? Damn it.
I like the way you put that together, man. I like the way you put that together.
You like that? You like that?
I like that.
Hey, I normally I hit the little outro button real quick, but I wanted to make sure. Hey,
No. You got the seal of proof. You got the king seal of proof. I like that. You know how we like to do, man. We like to have fun, man. We having fun, man.
Hey, look, I'm sharpening the thumbtack, man. I put that shit on like Sunday morning.
Man, gotta have the buttons. We gotta have the buttons, baby. We gotta have the buttons, baby. Yeah.
Hey, guess what? And for the pay-per-view, there's even more. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, man. Look at it. And again, about the pay-per-view, I know we're supposed to get off. We will not be live for the pay-per-view. We gotta do what we gotta do. We will watch it live afterwards. The whole entire show, because it's only 5 matches. We can survive 5 matches. So Saturday we will hit the notifications. We'll come on. Like I said, if you watched it already, cool. If you didn't watch it and you want to watch it with us, hey, cool. We'll react to it as we watch it. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do for Saturday, because again, duty calls.
Yes, sir. But with that being said, I'm the franchise. He's the king with the GOW.